I am hearing quit listening to people's feedback when they're not brave enough to do what you are doing. And I'm pretty sure that was the Page of Spears. Yep, the Page of Spears. Quit allowing people's opinions of you, how you move, how you heal, how you speak your truth to impact you when they are not brave enough to do the work themselves, when they are actively painting their own white roses red to pretend that there were no mistakes made. Okay? So what does this collective need to hear? The Tower. Quit allowing people's opinions of you and how bright you shine to impact literally anything that you do or say, because again, that Page of Spears, they ain't brave enough to do it themselves. You've done the healing. You have done the work to face your ego. 10 of Spears in reverse, 10 of Cups, 10-10 is probably significant with the 9 of Spears. You have done the work to face your fears, to face Magician, Suspension, and the Emperor in reverse. Okay, I'm putting the cards down. You have done the work to heal. You have done the work to face your demons. You have done the work to romanticize your life and understand it's not the material things that are going to bring you happiness, okay? It's not really anything external that's going to bring you happiness. Now, does it make life easier? Yes. But all of the money in the world is not going to bring you happiness, okay? And I'm sorry. And I understand money helps, gives us a sense of security, but that's all it is a sense of security. And so quit allowing people who are not brave enough, who are not even strong enough to do what you do, to impact how you move. Because, like, it's kind of giving, I don't know, people that watch sports or professional athletes and they're like, come on, oh, you gotta, especially like coaches, right? Like, I know better, then go do it. If you know better, go do it. If you have the skill set to do it better, go do it. But they have that job for a reason. Am I right? Am I right? I don't know. And so it's like, quit allowing these people's opinions of you to impact you in any shape or form because they haven't done the work. That's why they're picking on you. Because if they had done the work themselves, they wouldn't be projecting on you. It's kind of giving... I peeped that there is this one person that was like judging the way that I did my readings, and judging me for the way I look in my readings, because I don't get done up. That's not who I am. But this person won't even share they won't even do their readings on camera. They hide their face. They won't go on camera. So how are you going to judge me for showing up authentically on camera when you won't even show up at all? I don't know. 333. And so you have done the work to ensure that emotionally you have done, like, you are happy and you are fulfilled with your life emotionally. And because of that, and you've done the work to heal, all of that pain. So quit allowing other people's pain to impact you, to make you feel any type of way, because now you are just internalizing their experience that they're projecting on you. The devil is winning when they do that. Because, baby, you are the magician. You might be a little crazy. You might be a little cuckoo bananas with this little Mad Hatter here. You might be. But at the end of the day, the Mad Hatter shows up and makes it all happen. The Mad Hatter is the one that, in the live action, wakes Alice up. Because of his insanity, he sees things so differently than the rest of the world, and he wakes up Alice, and Alice is the one that saves them all from the Jabberwocky. And so, yes, your methods might be a little mad, but it doesn't mean that it's not working. Some of the craziest people end up being the most successful people because they're the ones that are able to think outside the box, because if the box worked 100% of the time, then a lot of us would be achieving whatever it is that we are setting out to achieve. Quit allowing these false leaders, these people who are trying to force everybody in the same box to impact you in any way, shape, or form. Quit internalizing their projections of you. Suspension. Is that the, I don't know. Is that the Hanged Man? I don't know, friends. We're going to look. Bear with me. Suspension encourages you to step outside your usual routines and familiar perspectives, explore new points of view. Even if you don't adopt them as your own, understanding the world from new angles will make you a well-rounded person. Like Alice, stay curiouser and curiouser. Like I said, and my cat for confirmation. You thought outside the box. You looked at things from a different angle, and because of that, you will be successful. You have gone down the rabbit hole, and you will come out the other end after you do a lot of big things, and perhaps you've already done the big things. But do not allow this emperor to have any impact on where you move, how you move. Because again, if they were able to show up authentic, if they were able to show up healed, they wouldn't be judging you. They would get it. They would get it. The dodo and the carpenter. So the carpenter is the king of hedgehogs. Hedgehogs are pentacles. So the king of pentacles. The provider. The one that brings in the material for you with the temperance. Okay. So your carpenter. Walrus and the carpenter. Your provider is coming. Your provider is here because of the work that you have done going down the rabbit hole to see other perspectives. And so your carpenter has built you something beautiful where you can start enjoying the riches, enjoying the luxuries of the life that you are building. Now, when I think about the journey of the walrus and the carpenter is not actually the one that is doing the luring. He's just providing. Interesting. I don't know why I am saying that. So you might have worked side by side with the person that lures and does the naughties, but don't internalize that either. With the temperance and the wheel of fortune, I'm seeing quite literally, yes, you have been running around in circles trying to dry yourself out while the waves are continuously hitting you, but you needed to do that over and over and over again to realize that doing exactly what everybody else is doing, running around this rock, is not how you get where you're going. You shifted your perspective. You realized that you have to rise above what everybody else is doing and look at it from a different angle, and perhaps the answers are there. That dodo, and now he's not sharing his wealth, and he is definitely gatekeeping that wealth. You will not do that because it's not king of the mountain. You understand this is not king of the mountain. It's not about brute strength to keep your spot at the top of the mountain. No, you are not insecure. You are stronger than those who are so insecure that they need to gatekeep. Because people gatekeep out of fear that they will no longer have a spot, or out of fear that they will no longer be needed. You are strong enough to understand that the wheel will shift in all of our favor as long as we do what we need to do. And you are strong enough to share the wealth, especially with this moon in reverse and the mystery here as well. You are going to be the person that shifts it so everybody can see this perspective, one that you accidentally discovered, but you're going to pull everybody up and let everybody have their time at the top so they can also start seeing the illusions clearly, so they also can start gaining the same knowledge that you gained. And yes, it might be a little mysterious, and it might be a little out of the box, and it might be a little cuckoo bananas, but if it works, it works. You know what I mean? This is Alice in Wonderland. Everything's a little cuckoo bananas in Wonderland, but that doesn't mean it's not real. And it doesn't mean that you can't slay the Jabberwocky and get everything it is that you need out of this life. Quit allowing people who are covering their mistakes to impact you, because you own your mistakes. I love you so much.